Hey, what's up guys? So in this video I'll be talking about how to set your goals and how to achieve your goals, right? Goal settings and achieving your goals. So first, how do we start this journey? Um, First you need to sit. This is what I do. Like I meditate or just sit by myself and start thinking about what I'm gonna do in the future, how I wanna see how my life is gonna look like in 20 years from now. You gotta kind of like dig deep a little bit you can't be just thinking about short-term things. You can't be just watching some YouTube videos or some TV, or you can't be very distracted. You want to find a space and place where you can just sit down by yourself without any distractions, without any music, without any stimulation from the outside world. And you kind of have to get inside of your mind and brain and just kind of like think about your life first. That's how you start, right? Okay, so all right, let's say I've cut all the outside noise. Now let's say I'm in my apartment by myself, and now I'm like meditating and I'm calming my mind down. So like I'm starting to think about organizing my thought process. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm thinking about. Now slowly I bring myself down, calm down. Then I would just take some notes, get something to write down your goals, get your paper and ask yourself, okay, what is my this year's goal? Let's say right now it's June 2023. I would write down, okay, I have 6 months left or 7 months left. I'd write down goals for until end of 2023, and then write down, okay, so what have 6-7 months left, what I want to achieve in next 6 months. Write that down. Maybe have a list of 8 things. Write down what you want to achieve during this 8 months or 6 months, whatever. However, whenever you're gonna watch this video, you wanna first do like that year goal settings and write all of the things you wanna achieve in that year, and then just concentrate on 3 things, maybe 1 thing or 2 things or 3 things from that list, because if you have too many goals, you won't achieve them all. It's gonna be distracting. Like one goal is like play video games and like scale up whatever your goal is. Let's say you want to work out every day. That's one of the goals. The second goal is like I want to travel every day, whatever. And then those sometimes will just be like conflicting sometimes. Whenever you fly out, for example, 18 hours to Europe from USA, for example, and you won't have time to work out every day. So for example, you want to have as few, ideally like 3, maybe 1 or 2, 3 goals. Then next thing is have a goal. Write down goals for next 5 years. Write down all the goals and how you're gonna see yourself in 10 years from now. Write that down as well. How you wanna see yourself when you're 65 years old. Write that down too. Then you'll know exactly. Once you wrote all of that down, it's gonna take you some time. I sometimes meditate and do that journaling. It takes me about like a couple hours maybe, and then I have time to reflect. Without reflection, without thinking about it, you're just going somewhere. You don't even know where you're going. That's the problem. So you want to know where you're going, where you're gonna be when you're 65, how your life is gonna look like when you're 40. You have to think about that, and write all of that down, and that's where you will find, okay, now I have to do this because this, right? So that's that. Now with I watched the video from Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he gave a best example of like, imagine a car. A car is going to some destination, like a GPS. This is like you're putting on your GPS the address where you want to go. So let's say you want to go from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. You open your GPS and write down, okay, Las Vegas, and it says, okay, 4.5 hours drive from here, and you just drive as GPS says. Go straight, get this freeway, exit on that freeway, and take this other freeway, and then you'll be there in 4.5 hours. Same thing with goal setting, where you sit down and it'll be like, okay, in 7 months I want to achieve, I want to gain 5 pounds of pure muscles. Okay, so then you do this, you eat this much protein, you take this much, you work out this much, and then you rest this much, and you don't take alcohol this period and that period. So it's pretty much very simple. It's just the problem, the real problem, I think, is where you don't want to do it, right? And the motivation and the discipline, that's the real problem, because you know what to do, all right? You know you have to work out every day, you know you need to eat healthy, you know you have to rest well, you can't go out, you can't be drinking all night, every night. You know you gotta go there. You need to save up money, whatever your goal is. You need to open your business, you have to keep going through the business failures all the time. Things like that, right? So that's, if you, let's say you are on the road to Las Vegas from Los Angeles, you have the GPS, and let's say someone calls you, your friend's gonna call you, be like, hey, let's go out, let's go to Mexico for vacation. Fuck it, I don't care, let's get fucked up, let's get drunk. And then you go, right? You go to Mexico. What's happening there? Your GPS is like, say, go straight, and you're like, oh, my friend called me, I'm gonna pull over here and then drive the opposite direction for like 40 minutes because I just want to have fun. I forgot about my goal. So you see what's happening here. You're getting there slower. You're pretty much taking 5 steps forward and 2 steps back. So then you'll get there slower. You'll get there later. Instead of driving from Los Angeles to Las Vegas, for example, 4.5 hours, you'll get there in 25 hours just because you took detours, you did U-turns, you just decided to go off-road and stop on the way and just go back for a little bit. You see, so this is why it's important to just stick to your goals and just keep going straight. That's how the fastest way to get there, right? But make sure that you know what you're getting, because you could be just going to some destination and realize once you get there, I'm like, oh shit, maybe I didn't want to be here, and maybe I didn't. Why am I here? Like maybe I don't like this destination, So first you need to meditate, think about your destination really carefully, because you don't want to have a situation where you go there and you're like, oh my gosh, I made a big mistake. I drove to Las Vegas, but there's nothing here, for example, right? Just as an example. But maybe that's the thing. So you want to make sure you really want to get there, and appreciate the journey. Appreciate the driving there or getting there, chasing your goals, because at the end of the day, once you get the goal, it's only like 40 minutes. You're gonna be happy for an hour. Oh man, for me example, like I came to America, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm in America. From Europe I came here by myself. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And then after a while, I'm like, I got used to it, right? Oh yeah, it's fine. I live in Los Angeles, normal. But that was a dream. So that was my goal. And you see, so once you achieve your goal, it's a very short short-term feeling of like gratitude and happiness, and it just fades away. So you want to have another goal, and another and another. It's never ending. So you have to also enjoy the journey getting there. Maybe going through visa and then being like getting rejected and getting approved, and wow, struggling, first year, blah blah blah. So you have to enjoy the journey as well. So think about that like as a comparison again to like driving to Las Vegas. You want to like enjoy the road, maybe put some good music on the way, maybe listen to some podcasts, maybe take your friend with you, talk to your friend on the way, look at the landscape, look at some mountains, and yeah, enjoy the process, enjoy the driving. Because driving there or getting to your goal as a metaphor, I use it because it's good illustration of what really happens. You're gonna spend most of your time getting to your destination, and not enough, like a short time once you get there. The satisfaction will be short. Couple minutes, maybe couple hours, maybe get there and be like, oh, nice buildings, nice casinos in Las Vegas, things like that, right? So that's that. And another thing is the book The Secret. I've learned from that you want to have reminders of your goals. I have it on my screenshot, a screen locks on my phone, on the background, or on my computer as a desktop screensaver. Whatever works for you. You want to have some kind of reminders around you on your phone or on your computer. You want to see that goal. You want to see that goal or some kind of reminder of what you're doing, and it kind of sends a subconscious message to your brain all the time. When you're not thinking about it, you're subconsciously gonna start thinking about it. Oh yeah, for example, I have a photo of a guy with a six-pack, for example. It's my personal preference, because I want to have some kind of reminder of like, oh yeah, that's my dream, my goal, to have a very visible, very well-shaped six-pack all year round, all the time. So that's one of my goals. I have also another goals. At my work, I have a wallpaper on my desktop saying 10x your productivity, Bobby. That's what I have, and that reminds me of just like working hard at work, because work is very important for me. I want to work very hard, and I need to remind myself subconsciously every day that I need to work really hard at work. Whatever your goals and dreams are. Another thing you have to realize is like you have to make sacrifices. You have to make hard decisions. You have to cut some friends. You have to be away from your family sometimes. You have to maybe leave your old town and go to another city and just be by yourself. A lot of the times it's difficult, and you just have to also be very dedicated all the time, just consistently doing the work every day non-stop. That's how you get to your goals. So this is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, and write some things in the comments. Thank you for listening. Bye.